Matter of factly, these are the documents I told you in the earlier video that I was going to show you. All these names that I blotted out, they have misused me along the way. If you see them, beware of them, because they used us to get rich and have misled. But when it all boils down to it, it was really about them depriving me and their father, Robert Watson uh, Jr., of our rights and opportunities to be parents and guardians to our beautiful three children, the Watson children. I just want to show you that my love runs deeper than any ocean for my children. It states on here quite a bit of evidence that is depriving. And they were trying to put my sibling, my oldest sibling, in a way they tried to turn her against me on this. And it's one page I'd actually want to show you. Let me get closer to the... It's actually one page I'd like to show you, and I would like to read it. It states on here, where we have been deprived. It said, Mother and Tanisha, we did a court-appointed attorney, and Robert Watson did too, because we knew we didn't have the finances to do that because I'm disabled. I have PTSD. If you don't know it, it's a post-traumatic stress disorder. But it never got in the way of me taking care of my responsibilities, which would be Robin, Judah, and Zion Watson. And it says, notice to a parent or other legal custodian. It says, when a child has been adjudicated deprived, and parents or other legal custodian shall register with the court clerk within 2 days of the adjudication and provide a valid current address or other places where the parent or other legal guardian, legal custodian may be served a summons changing during the course of the litigation. The parent or other legal custodian shall have the obligations of filing a change of address form with the clerk. In the event that an amended petition or motion is filed, the address listed on the form of the court clerk shall constitute the last known address of the parents or other legal guardian unless the state has actual knowledge of the parent or legal custodian's location. They've had my location the whole time. This is the wonderful remarks that they stated for my sibling, because they didn't want to do me right. So this is what they tried to do. They said, Mother is present with Attorney McCarthy and whoever Gail Evan appears. I don't know him. And Chaplain with Richard, don't know him. It says Father is present with Attorney Wimberly and Nadu, and Gail Gregg appears. It just roughly states, the situation of my children. And it said, OHS reports they would like to separate the visits between parents and highly encourages father to accept things that they were just trying to force him to do. And it says, visit with mother at OCJ and was not notified. Mother, they tried to incarcerate me for no reason. Like I said, they did it wrongfully 2 years in a row. They arrested me around the same time for no reason and then tried to dismiss the charges. This last charge, they tried to charge me with spitting on an officer, and they know for a fact that I would never hurt, harm, and endanger anyone. They made me look like a fool in front of Judge Green. They deprive me of my opportunity and my rights to being a productive mother and citizen to the states. And they know that I'm a very endowed individual. They were kept stressing how they felt like my sister was better than me and all this stuff, and how they were just trying to defile my temple as a woman. Here's charges that they tried to pin on me and then later dropped. They dropped and dismissed all those charges and claims. And then this last time they tried to harass me. They tried to harass me, breaking my phones. I've gotten harassment, threatening people coming up to me, trying to do unnecessary things unto me. They know for a fact that me and Mr. Watson are, in fact, the children's biological parents, and I have those documents as well. And they snatched my information off, so I can't have all the information. But they have really tried to humiliate me from a long time. But I got a statement and everything that they requested of me. They tried to put something in the way to keep me from obtaining it. But I got this good copy before somebody could humiliate me in Dr. Alden's clinic. And it reads, "This brief note is written for the purpose of outlining an evaluation to be performed by Dr. Danner. Rep is Tanisha McKenzie. Tanisha McKenzie is scheduled for a psychological evaluation with the emphasis on parenting capabilities, and she is scheduled to be seen on Friday, December 15, 2023 at 1 p.m. This evaluation will include clinical interviews and observations of the patient, the administrative of standardized psychological instruments, possible collateral contact with other parties, and review of other relevant written materials, as well as other procedures as indicated. The report will be released approximately 30 days after receipt of payment of voucher. They trying to get paid off of me and not do nothing for me. And soon as I walked in there on December 15th, Dr. Alden turned me around. He grabbed a Puma Stone rock and showed me the door, and it looked like he was about to hit me with that rock for no reason. It made me real scared of being in there. It was some type of stuff that you wouldn't. And then I've noticed it was scary stuff that you wouldn't ever want to take any children around. So they've been harassing me the whole time. The same people is the ones that's tried to insinuate I keep my right hand on my holy scriptures. And may God tell it and see all that I'm telling the truth, that they have lied on me the whole time. And may God be my witness, and that he may return my children. They have taken my children to families per my request, and then since then they tried to hush my family up about helping me. Since then, my family has actually kind of like turned against me and don't say nothing to me, don't see how I'm doing. They tried to get in between our relationship and tried to cause a lot of bravado, a lot of harshness towards me, because they rather see other people that didn't have nothing to do with it, that I scribbled out in that earlier statement right here. If you look at the genetic testings for all my children, I have rights. I have rights to show you that they are all considered me and Robert Watson's children. And right here, this is all my children. It shows 99.9% is all my children and his. I have UAs after UAs. This is a UA, nothing found in my system. This is my name. This is my name. And this is a chemical abuse test. And it popped up negative. Nothing in my system. With everything each time they tried to UA me, they found nothing in my system. That was a current one, and I got them throughout the year. That, like I said, they know that I am disabled, and they tried to deprive me the whole time. I've been collecting all this information. I've been looking for attorneys, and they refuse to help me. Every time I call, they say they don't deal with stuff like that. Since then, I've had threatening phone calls, people stealing my information, people busting my stuff. May God is my witness. My hand is on the Bible. My hand is on the Bible. Breaking my stuff, and I'm about to post this on YouTube. You know, like I said, if there's any help, if there's any love out there, based on them and you all knowing that I've been deprived, come forward and be a help and good cheer unto me. God bless.